Hi, and welcome to my second ever After Effects tutorial. My name is Eitan, and today I will be showing you how to make planets with no third-party plugins inside After Effects. So let's get started. Right now, I'm going to make a new composition, and inside it, I'm just going to add a new solid. It doesn't matter what color the solid is, as long as it's solid and it's the size of your comp, it will be fine. Now search fractal noise, not fractal, fractal noise, and drag that on there. Now also search tint, add that on there, and also search CC sphere. So right now tint isn't doing anything because basically it's saying make the blacks black and make the whites white, so it's going to be the same. If we change these colors it'll be different, but you'll see what we're going to do with these effects in a minute. Fractal noise, this just generates all sorts of different types of patterns. There are different ways you can do it, but let's leave it like this for now. CC sphere, what this does is it turns it into a sphere. So we're already starting to get our planet look. If we turn the radius up, we can make it a little bigger. So now let's leave these properties how they are, and while these two are minimized, click on one, click Control, and click on the other one, or Command if you're on a Mac. Now click on this little button over here, Brainstorm, and what that does is that just gives you a bunch of random settings. You can turn the randomness up to like 100 if you want, and it'll just give you completely different results. Now I'm pretty sure you'll find some kind of cool designs for planets here. So if you want like a red planet like that, it already designs that for you. And then what you can do is go into fractal noise and keyframe the evolution from 0 to, maybe this is 7 seconds, so we could do 3, and then it'll be like this. So maybe something's going on the planet. And then you can also make it rotate in CC sphere, open up rotation, Y rotation, set a keyframe there, set a keyframe at the end of, say, 3. And now, that might be going a little too fast, so you can change it just to maybe 1.5. So this will rotate 1.5 times. Yeah, you can change these, that's a little much, but you can change it however you want. And then white, you can play around with all this stuff, white intensity, white direction. You can make the white coming from any direction, so if you want to have like a sun over there, and then you can really just, they're mock 3D, so they're not really 3D, but they sort of act like it because of their 3D properties, because with the rotation they can rotate any way you want it to go. But basically if you add enough of these in, add them rotating, just duplicate this, and then so you can rename this one Planet 1. Actually, I'll delete this just to make it easier. Control D to duplicate. Now it'll already say Planet 2 because it's set up to have a numbering system whenever you duplicate something. And then Control click on the tint, and hold Control or Command, and then go back to Brainstorm. And if you click play, you can see them rotating. And this gives you just a lot of really cool ideas for different types of planets you can add in. A lot of these are very different from anything you would have ever seen probably before. So you can move this one maybe behind, and then if you add in a camera, new camera, you can use the camera tool to sort of move around in 3D space. You'll have to be careful how much you do with the camera movement, because you'll more probably may want to go in or something, because this, like I said, aren't really 3D. They're sort of like a fake 3D, so you have to be careful how much 3D movement you do. Then you can add in stars, the same way we did the starburst effect in another tutorial. New solid, CC starburst, except instead of making it like a light warp effect, we're just going to bring these under and speed, bring that probably down to 0, so there's no movement in the stars, and then, or maybe you can keep it to like 0.1 or something like that, so you just get this like slight twinkle look almost, like it still sort of looks like you're flying through space, but you're going much slower. So if the camera is still, you'll probably set that to 0. If you're moving, depending on the speed you're moving with the camera, you can set these stars to be moving at a different speed, then turn the size down, scatter down, and you have that. Lens flares would always be helpful, but I showed you how to do that in another tutorial. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you learned something, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what else you'd like a tutorial on, and I'll try to make it for you. So, thanks for watching.